The man that we were taught discovered America never stepped 1 foot on Northern America, and that is just the beginning. I'm Xavier Cross, and this is Truth Uncovered, where we break down the stories you thought you knew and expose the truth hidden underneath. Today we're going to talk about a man who's been celebrated for centuries, Christopher Columbus. And trust me, the true story is nothing like the one you were taught in school. Why did he really sail west? The story goes, Columbus believed the earth was round, while everyone else thought the earth was flat. Another myth. Educated people in Europe already knew that the earth was round for over 1,000 years. Columbus wasn't a genius, he was a salesman. He went to the king of Portugal, got rejected. He went to Italy, got rejected. Finally convinced Spain that he could reach Asia faster by sailing west. But Columbus made one huge mistake. He miscalculated the size of the earth by thousands of miles. If the Americas didn't exist, Columbus and his crew would have died in the middle of the ocean. He survived because he found land that he wasn't even looking for. When Columbus landed in the Bahamas, the native people, the Taino, welcomed him with generosity and peace. He wrote in his journal, "They gave us everything they had with goodwill." So what did Columbus do? He claimed the land for Spain. He believed that these people would make excellent servants. The search for gold. Columbus was obsessed with gold. Obsessed to the point where he would write in the word gold in his log over 100 times. The Taino did not have gold mines. They wore small ornaments, nothing more. But Columbus demanded it anyway. He forced entire islands into labor, and when there wasn't enough gold, he turned it into something else, the slave trade. He captured the indigenous people, loaded them onto ships, and sent them to Europe. Half died on the way there. This is the part of history textbooks call exploration. On his next voyage, Columbus established the encomiendum system, basically forced labor. He ordered indigenous people to gather gold, and if they did not bring enough, their hands would be cut off, entire villages were killed, children were taken as slaves. A Spanish priest who witnessed it wrote, "Such barbarism was committed. My pen cannot describe it." This is rarely taught in school. Columbus wasn't a hero, he was a colonizer. A man whose actions led to deaths of hundreds of thousands of indigenous people. Columbus' fall from grace. By his third voyage, even Spain realized that things were spiraling out of control. Settlers wrote back to the king explaining that Columbus ruled like a tyrant. He was arrested, put in chains, and sent back to Spain. Yeah, the man with statues everywhere, he was literally jailed by his own government. But after a few months, he was released, not because he was innocent, but because Spain still needed money from the New World. Columbus begged to lead another voyage. They allowed him, but stripped him from his titles forever. He died believing that he reached Asia. He never knew that he found a continent. Why America celebrated him anyway? If Columbus never found or reached North America, never discovered anything, and caused so much destruction, why was he labored and turned into a hero? That's simple. Politics. In the 1800s, the United States needed a founding myth, a story to unite immigrants, especially Italian Americans. Columbus, an Italian explorer, became a perfect symbol. Textbooks cleared his story up, painted him as brave and a hero, turned his genocide into exploration, and the American built a holiday around it. A holiday based on marketing, not history. So, who was Christopher Columbus? Not a hero, not the discoverer of America, but a deeply flawed man whose actions reshaped the world, mostly through violence, greed, and exploitation. History wasn't about choosing heroes or villains, it's about telling the truth. And now, you know it. I'm Xavier Cross, and this is Truth Uncovered. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.